and welcome back to Bookish Theories. In today's video we take a look at ILLIT's Bomb brand film, also serving as the official MV for Little Monster. With their third release finally approaching, at this point we're diving more and more into ILLIT's lore. Is Bomb going to be the album that finally introduces us to their storyline Summer Moon? That we still don't know, but we do know that the magical concept of Little Monster is here to stay. As ILLIT's creative director hinted at on Instagram, this is just the beginning for these magical girls. So let's take a look at Little Monster, keeping in mind that even if the story might not be exactly the same, the themes that are portrayed actually might. Now, Little Monster is a song that portrays bad feelings such as sadness, stress and anxiety as little monsters chasing them through life. Sick and tired of experiencing these emotions, the girls decide to set a trap to catch these feelings and then mix them together in a bowl to create a giant monster they want to devour in one bite. By eating the monsters, the girls effectively break free from their grasp, so as anxiety melts away, the girls finally realize that this too shall pass. Trapping the monsters of sadness and anxiety here means to confront them head-on instead of running away. Rather than being chased, the girls become the chasers. They take action to regain control over their lives, and they decide to do so by essentially becoming the bigger monster, eating these emotions before they get to overcome them. Them devouring the little monsters is actually a very powerful image here, because I think it has multiple implications. For one, the act of eating implies digestion, like instead of ignoring these emotions, they take the time to absorb them and digest them, literally. So after a while, these emotions dissolve and no longer affect them. Another aspect of them eating these little monsters is that these negative emotions effectively become something that nurtures them. Instead of treating them like a threat, they treat them as food, as something that feeds them and nourishes them, which is actually a very healthy way to see these emotions. Rather than allowing sadness, stress and anxiety to destroy us, we can confront these emotions, digest them and use them as a tool to grow and become stronger. Exactly like a food that may not be the most delicious, but can still be good for us on the long run. From this perspective, the little monsters that scare us can become helpful, which is also a core theme of the story portrayed in the video. Now, this brand film was created by a duo comprised of Shoya Nagisawa and Toshihiko Tanabe, respectively the director and creative director of the video. The story they created for this concept is a story of magical girls that lost their spark and must find a way to reawaken the magic inside of them in order to regain it. Once upon a time, the narration tells us at the beginning, we were all magical girls, and yes, this also includes the boys in this fandom. If you happen to be a dude, you are a magical girl as well. Why, you might ask? Well, because being a magical girl is first and foremost a state of mind. Magical girls are unstoppable, confident, strong-minded. It's all about channeling that inner shine that makes us the best version of ourselves, but sometimes sadness and anxiety get in the way of achieving this greatness. Sometimes we forget how great we can truly become, so the point of this story is to reconnect with this magic and actually bring it back into our lives. To accomplish this task, the girls need the little monsters, which in this case represent all the parts of ourselves that we don't like. Much like in the song, the little monsters in the video symbolize everything keeping us from achieving our goals and truly channeling our inner magic. When the girls eat them though, these monsters become helpful to reconnect with a part of themselves that they forgot. The reason why the little monsters are portrayed as children is because while they represent what we dislike, they also embody that stage of life when we didn't allow these things to affect our shine. When you are a child, you feel invincible, right? Everything feels achievable and easy because the magic of that childlike wonder flows through your veins. When you are young, you are yet to be influenced by the standards of society. You are yet to be conditioned and broken down. You are yet to develop insecurities, basically. You just don't care because as a child the sky is the limit, but when you grow up, the world dulls your shine. The blind confidence you used to have is clouded by doubts, insecurities, stress, so before you know it, you end up stuck in a routine that doesn't allow you to grow. In the video, this idea is represented by the girls stuck in their own rooms, unable to move. The visuals very much recall Alice in Wonderland here. It's as if they're too much for this world, while also gradually losing their muchness as time goes on. It's very dreamcore, but initially this dream is a nostalgic one. At the beginning, Yuna watches the magic getting disposed of from afar, sad at the idea of seeing it disappear, and the other members are just as melancholic. Buried in the deepest corner of their mind palace, however, the little monsters are ready to shake things up, so they rise to the occasion and begin their quest to reconnect with their ILLIT. See how each member has a representative color, each of which corresponds to a little monster. Mocha, for instance, is purple, so the purple monster flies into her mouth. Won is pink, so the pink monster is for her. Iroha is blue, so she eats the blue monster. Minju is yellow, hence why she picks the yellow monster. And last but not least, Yuna is green, so the green monster runs into her mouth. When all the girls have eaten their respective monster, the magic finally awakens and they break free from the dullness of their reality. They remember the magic inside of them, just like Minju said. So as the rays begin to glow, they ascend to the sky as the magical girls they always were but temporarily forgot to be. The design of the magical girls is very Sailor Moon-y here, and in the concept photos even more so. To me, this is a dead giveaway that these magical girls will also show up in Summer Moon, because now magic is back and summer is approaching again. To see how the story will unfold though, for now we'll have to wait and see, but in the meantime let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to support me, I have a new channel for you to check out and merch linked in the description down below. As always, thank you so much for watching guys, I'll see you next time, bye bye!